Welcome to Voyant training on the Receptionist Soft Client. During this video, we'll cover the things you'll need to know to utilize the Receptionist services. To use the Receptionist console, you'll need to learn the following: the basics of the interface layout, the capabilities of the call console, as well as the contacts pane, performing transfers to phones and directly to voicemail, the various custom directories available, and some presence and chat functions. The Receptionist console functions within a web browser and is composed of different regions called panes. On the left side of the interface is the call console pane. This is where you will see your calls. On the right side is the contacts pane, which is composed of various directory tabs sorting your contacts for easier filtering. At the top is a small menu with other locations. We will talk briefly about settings later. The call console pane is where your calls are managed. Because the interface is linked to your phone number, this gives a view of all of your calls, whether they are answered on a hard phone or a soft client. Incoming calls are shown here. When answered, you can exercise a bit of control over the call, placing it on hold or ending the call, for example. This is accomplished using on-screen buttons. The contacts pane houses multiple directories for your use. This pane will dominate the entire right side of the interface. You can select one of several directories from the tabs at the top. These directories show users and extensions, giving you the ability to call, chat, and transfer to them, depending on the type of contact and the capabilities of their service. Transferring calls is an essential function of this client. While you have an active call in your call console, select the contact in the contacts pane. A list of options will appear in the contact box. TRF, or transfer, will send the call directly to the contact. VM will send the call directly to the voicemail of the contact. You can also initiate an instant message chat with the chat button. Some of these options are dependent on the capabilities of the contact, and if they do not have the proper capability, the button will not appear. The contacts pane is full of directories which organize your contacts. The most functional of these directories is called favorites. This directory allows you to actively monitor seats in your PBX. Configured by your administrator, this directory is typically your most commonly connected seats. Hook status for the extension is shown on the status column. A red indicator here shows the line is currently on an active call, while green means the line is not in use. If the seat has instant message and presence capability, the IM column will let you see the presence information as a color, and you can even initiate a chat here. The notes column allows you to enter information about the user here. Think of this as an analog to sticky notes on your monitor. This is really useful for keeping track of out-of-office information and other notes. The enterprise directory is a larger list and is automatically populated. This directory allows you to passively monitor all extensions in your PBX. Hook status is not automatically populated, but will appear if you select the extension. The same is true for instant message and presence. The notes column carries all the notes from the other tabs since they are linked to the extension itself. Transfer to voicemail, and chat are available here if capable. Other directories exist in the contacts pane. Let's review a few of the others. Search lets you look through all of the contacts in all of the tabs in one handy location. Personal allows the receptionist to configure a personal list, which can include contacts outside of the PBX. Speed dial works like personal, but allows one to set up a quick code for transfer. Queues is automatically populated with any call center queues in this PBX. You can use the X on the corner of the tab to close that directory tab, and you can use the drop down here to select or deselect directories to appear. Quick search is an option in the directories which gives you the ability to find contacts very quickly. Selecting quick search will open up a filter so you can sort by letter or number. Think of this as a Rolodex or contact sort field. The Receptionist console has a built-in instant message client. Selecting a contact who has IM capability in the service will show the chat button. This opens a small chat window at the bottom. You can manage multiple chat conversations here without the need for another chat client. Notice how I started a chat with Melissa even though her line was busy. The red light on her status column was on. This is a good way to get an answer even if the person you need is on a call at the time. The settings screen offers a way to configure the interface to more quickly transfer calls. You can find this screen by following Settings at the top of the interface. Drag and drop is a setting that will grant the receptionist the ability to simply drag a call to a contact in order to transfer it. All other receptionist functionality will remain the same. During this training, you learned about the Receptionist Client and the capabilities of it. You learned how to navigate the interface, some of the call console capabilities. You learned about the contacts pane, how to perform transfers and transfers to voicemail. You learned about directories. You learned about presence and chat. Thank you very much and have a great day.